In the heart of the modern world, we are living in a paradox. We are more connected than ever, yet we feel a profound, aching sense of isolation. We have gadgets that save us time, yet we feel like we are constantly running out of it. We move through our days like ghosts in a machine, reacting to pings, scrolling through digital shadows, and forgetting that we are biological miracles breathing on a rock spinning through the infinite. The weight of the world isn't just on your shoulders, it is in your mind, cluttering the space where your spirit is supposed to breathe. Most people wake up already defeated. They reach for a screen before they reach for their own breath. They let the anxiety of the entire planet flood their nervous system before their feet even touch the floor. But what if there was a different way? What if the secret to a life of profound meaning wasn't found in a grand achievement, but in the small, sacred corners of your daily routine? What if you could turn the mundane into the miraculous just by changing how you pay attention? If you feel like your spark has been dimmed by the grind of daily life, if you are looking for a way to reclaim your presence and power, then you have arrived at the right moment. This is a journey back to the essence of who you are. Before we go deeper into the rituals that can shift your reality, I invite you to become a permanent part of this journey. If you are ready to wake up to your life instead of just walking through it, please subscribe to The Spoken Soul. Your presence here matters, and by joining our community, you're choosing to prioritize the wisdom of the heart. Imagine a life where you are no longer a victim of your circumstances, but the architect of your inner state. This begins with the understanding that mindfulness is not something you do for 10 minutes on a cushion. It is a way of being that you carry into every room you enter. Ancient traditions have long known that the soul is nourished by rhythm. Just as the tide follows the moon and the seasons follow the sun, your spirit craves a cadence. These are not just habits. They are rituals, deliberate acts of sanctifying time. The first ritual begins in the threshold of the day. Most of us treat the morning as a race to be won, but the first 20 minutes of your day are the most plastic moments of your consciousness. Your brain is moving from the delta and theta states of sleep into the alpha state of wake. In this window, you are literally programming your soul. Instead of the digital flood, try the ritual of silence, not the silence of emptiness, but the silence of listening. Listen to the rhythm of your own heart. Acknowledge that you have been given another 24 hours, a gift that thousands were denied this morning. This recognition of the gift is the foundation of all spiritual awakening. As you move into the ritual of the sacred ordinary, look at your morning coffee or tea not as a caffeine delivery system, but as an exercise in sensory presence. Feel the warmth of the mug. Notice the steam rising. Taste the complexity of the flavor. When you are fully present with a cup of tea, you are fully present with the universe. If you can't find peace in a cup of tea, you won't find it on a mountaintop. We often think we need more to be happy, but mindfulness teaches us that we actually need less interference. The ritual is simply removing the layers of thought that stand between you and the experience. Ten Comest, ritual of the breath. Throughout your day, especially in the high-pressure environments of our modern US lifestyle, your breath becomes shallow. This is the body's fight-or-flight response. You are telling your brain there is a predator nearby, even if it's just an unread email. By consciously taking 3 deep belly breaths, you are performing a biological hack. You are telling your nervous system, I am safe. I am here. This is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. In many ancient languages, the word for breath and spirit is the same. To breathe consciously is to invite your spirit back into your body. In the middle of the noise, we must practice the ritual of the pause. In the US, we value hustle and grind, but the most productive thing you can do is often to stop. Between the end of one task and the start of another, there is a tiny gap. Most of us fill that gap by checking our phones. Instead, Try to inhabit that gap. Stand still for 60 seconds. Feel your feet on the earth. This is the hermit's walk in the middle of the city. It's a reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. You are not defined by your output. You are defined by your existence. As the sun begins to set, we enter the ritual of release. Just as we wash our hands of physical dirt, we must wash our minds of the day's psychological residue. We carry the energy of our interactions, the stress of traffic, and the weight of our worries into our homes and into our beds. The ritual of release can be as simple as a visual discharge. Imagine the events of the day as clouds passing through a vast sky. You see them. You acknowledge them, but you do not try to hold on to them. You let them drift past the horizon. This prevents the clutter of the soul that leads to burnout and resentment. Finally, we arrive at the ritual of the final thought. The last thing you think about before you sleep is what your subconscious will work on for the next 8 hours. If you go to sleep thinking about your problems, you wake up with a heavy heart. If you go to sleep with the ritual of gratitude, listing 3 tiny things that went right, a smile from a stranger, the way the light hit a building, the taste of Emilio, are planting seeds of light in the fertile soil of your mind. The beauty of these rituals is that they require no special equipment, no expensive retreats, and no mastery of complex philosophies. They only require your presence. They are the daily bread for the spirit. When you practice mindfulness rituals, you stop waiting for your life to begin and realize that it is already happening in the most beautiful, subtle ways. You begin to see that there is no such thing as a boring moment, only a moment where you are not fully awake. The path of the soul is not a destination. It is a way of walking. It is the choice to see the sacred in the mundane, the eternal in the temporary, and the divine in the mirror. You are the witness of your life. Don't let the movie play while you're asleep in the theater. Wake up. Notice the textures. Hear the whispers. This is your life, and it is waiting for you to show up. I want to leave you with a question to carry into your day. If you lived today as if it were a sacred ceremony, how would you walk? How would you speak? How would you breathe? The answer is already within you, waiting in the silence between your thoughts. Go there often. The world needs your presence more than it needs your productivity. May your rituals bring you home to yourself. Until we meet again, stay grounded, stay present, and keep your soul awake. This is the Spoken Soul.